All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Hope you can hear me okay. Tonight is all request night. I have a couple of requests that have already been given before the show began. I'll be playing some of those throughout the night. If you have a request of your own, please leave it in the chat, whether you're tuning in from Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. I see them all here. And I'll see if I can play them for you. So thank you very much for tuning in tonight. And I'm going to begin with Wind Song tonight, the way we usually do it. I see you dancing there, but there's tension in your stare, as if the world is disturbing your peace, as if there's something deep inside you try so hard to hide. It leaves you aching to find your sweet release. Just come with me and I'll show you a place where the wind flows free. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom. I breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Just take a seat with me. Let it run free. There is no shame. Feel the tension ooze away. I still want you by my side. If it makes you feel alive, feel the fragrance of creation as you stay. It's a love so fine, but now just let it flow from your depths into mine. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom. I breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Once you're satisfied, just return to the dance and to the soundtrack of your life. But so you know, the tension ever grows. But come back here to find me and let the wind blow. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom. I breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. All right, thanks again. I'm going to do a few more songs, and then I'll take a look at the chat and see what you guys are requesting. This is Heaven on Two Wheels. A straight and narrow country road, green and gravel, all that's seen. Sky of blue and homes of white, clearings few and far between. Pedals steady as a glide, a balance learned from long ago. Generations passed it down, hard and fast or soft and slow. Very few can break this seal. It's just you and this heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. Wind blows by a chiseled face, salt and pepper on your head. Young with just a touch of old, shows the life with which you led. The soulful song you carried on was only ever sung by you. The passers-by where motors run are guessing less than 62. Many pass your steady heels, but one will touch your heaven on two wheels. Your heaven on two wheels. Cell phone rings, four wheels fly past the low speed limit sign. It looks away for just a touch. The luck ain't on your side this time. A crunch of metal, skin and bone breaks the silence of your way. A dust it settles back to earth, and your blood settles in the clay. Your soul weaves right by this field, and you climb up to heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. A broken family split for good. You got no chance to mend your home. Friday nights are not the same without the voice you made your own. But we remember all the times you bared your soul for us to hear. And for me you gave the world through your words and through your cheers. So let your spirit be revealed each time I ride my heaven on two wheels. 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 All right, thanks again. I'm going to take a look at the chat now and see what you guys have been requesting. Let's see who's here. Let's see. Twigs is here. He had two requests. He wants to hear some Dan Fogelberg. I think I can do that. Let me see if I can do longer in the proper tuning here. All right, let's see if I can do longer. Gotta shift through so many songs here. Make sure that I get this right. Where are you? Huh, I don't have the lyrics for longer in my little database here. I have to look them up. Let me see here. All right. Okay, this'll do. All right, so for Twig's request, here's Longer by Dan Fogelberg. Longer than there have been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there have been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. Stronger than any mountain cathedral, truer than any tree ever grew, deeper than any forest primeval. I am in love with you. I'll bring fire in the winters, you'll send showers in the springs, we'll fly through the falls and summers with love on our wings. Through the years, as the fire starts to mellow, burning lines in the book of our lives, through the binding cracks and the pages start to yellow, I'll be in love with you. I am in love with you. Longer than there have been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there have been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. I am in love with you. All right, that was for Twigs. That was Longer by Dan Fogelberg. We'll come back here for here's some more here. Joe requested John Denver. I will do John Denver a little bit later. For now, I want to stick with this guitar. See if there are any others that doesn't appear to be any others, so I think I can do John Denver next. So I'll switch over. Switch over to the 12 string. Play a nice John Denver song for you. All right, let me make sure this is in tune. Let me just do one thing quick. All right, that should clean it up a little bit more. Okay, so for Joe Aiken, we'll do some John Denver. This is Rhymes and Reasons. So you speak to me of sadness and the coming of the winter. Fear that is within you now, it seems to never end. And the dreams that have escaped you, and the hope that you've forgotten. You tell me that you need me now, you want to be my friend. And you wonder where we're going, where's the rhyme, where's the reason? And it's you cannot accept. It is here we must begin to seek the wisdom of the children, and the graceful way of flowers in the wind. For the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness will clear a cloudy day, like the music of the mountains and the colors of the rainbow. They're a promise of the future and a blessing for today. For the cities start to crumble and the towers fall around us. The sun is slowly fading and it's colder than the sea. It is written from the desert to the mountains, they shall lead us by the hand and by the heart. They will comfort you and me. In their innocence and trusting, they will teach us to be free. For the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness would clear a cloudy day. And the song that I am singing is a prayer to non-believers. Come and stand beside us, we can find a better way. All right, that was for Joe. That was John Denver's Rhymes and Reasons. That's always my personal go-to John Denver song. I think that's one of the best songs he ever wrote. And Twigs also mentioned Calypso, which I think I can do as well. All right, so let me pull up Calypso here. Calypso, here we are. Too high, too low, can never tell anymore. All right, that's about as good as we're gonna get. All right, here's Calypso. Sail on a dream on a crystal clear ocean, to ride on the crest of the wild raging storm, to work in the service of life and the living, in search of the answers to questions unknown, to be part of the movement, part of the growing, part of beginning to understand. I, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. Ah-dee-dee-dee. Oh, the Lord, oh, the Lord. Like the dolphin who guides you, you bring us beside you to light up the darkness and show us the way. For though we are strangers in your silent world, to live on the land we must learn from the sea, to be true as the tide, free as a wind swell, joyful and loving, and letting it be. I, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. I, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, the Lord, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, the Lord. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, the Lord. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, the Lord. All right, thanks again. That was Calypso. That was for Twigs, who requested that one. I'm going to come back to the Rain song now for one more tune. And then I'll start working on the other guitar, where I have plenty of tunes to get to. Okay, this is one that my mom requested a little earlier today. Next week is going to be, next Tuesday is Bob Dylan's birthday. He's going to be, what's today, 2022? He's going to be 81 years old. So my mom asked that I do this one. And just so you know, I'm not going to be live streaming on this channel next week. I was asked to take part in a special event with a couple of other singer-songwriters that'll be announcing some info on that a little later on in the week. But so I'm going to have to do the little Dylan birthday tribute for now instead of next week. So here we have, I'm going to sing Blowin' in the Wind, which, fun fact, was the first song I ever performed live back when I was a kid in 1999. Are there problems, Twigs, with the stream on Facebook? That is usually the case. If it's a little iffy on Facebook, it's usually better on YouTube. So I do apologize if there is an issue with that, but hopefully... So hopefully things are okay along that way. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. All right, thanks again. That was Bob Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind, an old classic. I see Ginny is here with us tonight. Say hello to Ginny. Hope you're doing good tonight. Tonight's all request night. If you have something you want to hear, please tell us in the chat, and I'll see if I can play it for you. Let me see what else was. Requested up here. Joe Aiken wanted to hear Steve Forbert, Complications. Unfortunately, I do not know that song. I only know one Steve Forbert tune, and that's Romeo's tune. But I don't have that in my lyric database right now, so I apologize for that. My sister wants to hear Brown Eyed Girl, and I think that's what I'm going to do next. Let me switch over the guitars. Actually, before I do that, I need to stop the show for just a second. I'll be right back while I take care of something in the room really quick. All right, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I have a dehumidifier in this room for the health of the guitars here, and it kicked on in the middle of that song. And I don't know if you could hear it, but to me, it's kind of annoying. But all right, so next we have my sister's request here. My sister wanted to hear Brown Eyed Girl, so I'll pull up the lyrics for that here. Brown Eyed Girl, there we are. All right, right off the bat, here we go. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came. Down in the hollow, playing a new game. Laughing and a running, hey, hey. Skipping and a jumping. In the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping, and you, brown-eyed girl, you my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happens, Tuesday and so slow, going down to the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding all along the waterfall with you, the brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day, my how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da. Yeah. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da. Yeah. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da. La-da-da. Okay, thank you so much. That was Brown-Eyed Girl. Here's another request we have for Perfect, and I'm actually going to pull that one up because I actually had that one planned. So let's get that up for the next song here. All right, I'm going to pull out a last call for requests, so if there's anything you want to hear, speak now, because we are getting towards a quarter of. All right, so here's Perfect. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, but darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person. She looks perfect. I don't deserve it. You look perfect tonight. All right, thanks again. That was Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Although I do have to admit, I actually like that song. I liked that song more the first time I heard it when it was sung by Eric Clapton, and it was called Wonderful Tonight. Let's see, what other songs do we got? Let's see, Joe requested Don't Think Twice. Let me see if I have that in here. I'm not sure if I do. If I do, I'll play it. Don't. Oh, I do. I, in fact, do have that one on my list, Joe. Let's see how well I can do this thing. It's been years since I played this song. Well, ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it don't matter anyhow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. But don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, the light I never known. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. But don't think twice, it's alright. So it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you've never done before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a thinking and a wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. I'm walking down that long, lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Oh, goodbye is too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. Well, I ain't a saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. All right, that one's for Joe. That was Bob Dylan's Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. Let's see if there are any others here that I could do. Let's see. Here's one from my dad. I don't think I have this in my lyric sheet. It's been years since I've played this song. This used to be like my theme song before I started writing. Writing my own tunes. Let me see how much of this I can remember offhand. But it's been a really long time. This is a song written by Steve Seskin. I don't know why my allergies are bothering me so bad. This is why my voice is a little bit raspy tonight. But like I was saying, this is a song that was written by Steve Seskin. I've actually heard him play this song live, and it was not a dry eye in the house. So I'll see how much I can play of this song. This is Don't Laugh at Me. I'm a little boy with glasses, the one they call a geek. A little girl who never smiles, 'cause I have braces on my teeth. And I know how it feels to cry myself to sleep. I'm that kid on every playground who's always chosen last. I'm a single teenage mother trying to overcome my past. You don't have to be my friend, but is it too much to ask? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names. Don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we will all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm the beggar on the corner. You've passed me on the street, and I wouldn't be out here begging if I had enough to eat. And don't think I don't know place that our eyes never meet. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm short, I'm tall, I'm deaf, I'm blind. Hey, aren't we all? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. All right. Well, thanks again, folks. I'm going to play one more song here since it is just about 8 o'clock and I have somewhere I need to be at the end of this. So thank you so much for tuning in. Twigs, your request of It Was Never You will carry over to the next stream, which will be, let me think, June 7th. June 7th is going to be the next public live stream that I'm going to be doing. Next week, like I said before, I'm going to be playing a special event with a couple of other songwriters, so I won't be here on this channel. And the week after is going to be the Patreon exclusive live stream. So if you are a patron at patreon.com/Kyle Hancherek, let me pull that up on the screen here so you know. If you would like to become a member for as little as $1 a month, please feel free. We'd like to do stuff over there pretty often. This is the, May 31st is going to be the next Patreon live stream. And that's going to lead up to the next public live stream, which will be the beginning of June. So I hope you can tune in for those. I will have more information on what I'm doing next week at a later date. But for now, I have to close up shop. So, I'm going to close out the way I usually do with how you say goodbye. Thanks very much for everybody for tuning in. We've had a lot of fun being with you guys tonight. And I hope I will see you next time. Twig said he will be on a cruise from May 29th to June 5th. Oh, that sounds like fun. I've been on one cruise before, and I actually really enjoyed myself, which kind of surprised me a little bit, but I really did have fun with it. So I'd like to go on another one again sometime. But for now, we're going to close up shop. I'll see you all again here on the channel on June 7th. So I thank you very, very, very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. This is how you say goodbye. The bases are loaded. I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded. No room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating. The cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances. a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes and a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I'm struck out way more times. You can fit in this old room, but as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I say goodbye. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been great playing your requests. I'm very happy to do it for you. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. Thank you so much to Twigs for tuning in, as always. Thank you to Joe Aiken as well. Thank you to Kat, my sister, for tuning in as well. It's always great to have you guys here. Who else was here? Thank you to Ginny, who commented in as well. Slowly scrolling up so I don't miss anybody. Thank you to Mrs. D for tuning in. It's always great to see all of you guys here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, we're going to be taking the next 2 weeks. Next week I'll be doing a special event, and the week after that is going to be Patreon. So we're not going to be back here again until June 7th. So I hope you can join us for that. Tuesday, June 7th, usual time, 7 p.m. So I hope you can join us again for that. And in the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. But now it is time to say goodnight. Peace and love, you guys. Take care.